What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're all doing well today. Welcome back to some MX Bikes. We're actually doing some public lobby stuff for once. I know, very rare occasion outside of the recent hot laps or just generic track walks. We are on Forest again, because those are all the servers that seem to be available at this time during the day. However, today we're doing something a little bit different. Now, as many of you know, I have spun probably more laps around Forest than most people in the entirety of this game now, and currently have the fastest lap around here with a 57.2, but I do have a slightly faster lap time, which I'm waiting to post to see if anyone beats my previous best one, which I will not mention what that time is. What we're going to do today is we actually have a full Forest lobby right here. We've got the full 24 people I think you can get, and if you have a look at the left-hand side of my screen, where you've got all of the riders' names and their lap times over there, the best time in this lobby at the moment is a 1:05. Now, I reckon I could probably get about 7 or so seconds, maybe 6 seconds quicker on average every single lap around here, and it's a 5-lap race. Now, combine that with a little bit of misfortune and hopefully them not running the best laps all the time, I have a feeling we might be able to lap the entirety of the field. So that is going to be today's challenge for me. It is, can I lap the entirety of the full lobby all the way up to second place in MX Bikes on Forest? The weather looks a bit weird compared to usual. I don't know if I'm having a moment and my eyes just aren't awake yet, because I'm recording this actually very early for me. 8 AM. Much earlier than I usually wake up. Usually I'm not awake until like 1 PM or something like that later on in the day. But it looks a bit overcast. I'm not sure if they've got like a cloudy setting in it at all. This is one of the BWiz servers. He's got a couple of servers. One's on Forest, one's on Wilderland, and there was another one as well. But they all seem to be quite populated. So we're going to see how it goes. I've got just under 2 minutes here just to get the fingers nice and warm for the day, and then we're going to try and do our very best. And also, because I know there's going to be comments about it, the model swap that you see right here is a private model swap that was made for and paid for by the AJP team. So I don't believe it is publicly available at all. But then also the gear that you're seeing, well, not the gear, sorry, but the graphics on the bike are going to be my Redbud graphics. So you should see me rocking this on Friday for Aerial Redbud as well, which I'm very, very excited for. So without further ado, I'll see you on the start gate. Hopefully, we can get this challenge done. Rightio, here we go. On the start gate. Don't know why I'm so far out. I swear I'm usually much further over to the right. I didn't choose my gate for this, but usually it kind of remembers it and defaults it. One thing you'll notice, which is going to be a key factor in this, especially when it comes to starting lapping the first people that I come up to lap, there is a lot of orange and red names in this server. I am operating in pristine prime oceanic region time zone right now, so there'll be a lot of people from like New Zealand and Australia, etc. in this lobby. Nothing they can do about it. They'll probably appear 2 bike lengths ahead or behind me at any point on their screen, so I just need to try and be mindful of that and be careful. But here we go. Lap 1 is going to begin now. We've got 5 laps to try and get it done. I'm going to try and lock in as hard as I can, and it all comes with hopefully a good start. I'm going to cut across front, everyone. Don't get rear-ended. Turn in time, lovely, clean. That could have gone a lot worse there because I did not get a good start. Unfortunately, the person who I believe was second fastest in the entire lobby is P2 right now on the track. So I need to hope for some mistakes out of them, and I just need to go. Riskiest thing for me is going to be trying to get this corner and this lineup to step onto this table clean every lap. I'm not going to try stepping all the way up and over and round it, because that is a recipe for disaster. My God, the amount of times I tried doing that on my world record lap, and it just did not go well. I'm also going to try and low line there on the left, but not go so far that I hit the fence, because whilst the fence does give you a cheeky little speed boost forwards, it is also liable to make your game crash, which happened quite a lot when going for the world records as well, because, you know, the game just seems to get more and more unstable with every single update. But so far, smooth sailing. This is not looking good though. I'm only 5 seconds ahead, so if we times that by the 5 laps that we have, that's only a 25-second lead, and I need to be getting closer to like the minute mark. So I'm hoping that the other riders have some mistakes in them. The issue with Forest is where it is such a straightforward track, unless people are really banging elbows with each other and forcing each other into mistakes or crashing into each other, the chances of those crashes happening are actually quite low. Oh, but there you go. There's the mistake from me. High risk, high reward. Very, very high risk, though. That is going to cost me, what was that, about 4, maybe 5 seconds of time there? Very unfortunate. We'll still try and lap as many people as we can, though. We're going to scrub the life out of that. Come over to the left. I actually am going to start bouncing off that now because we need to gain the extra time. Double our way down. Wide open. It's nice, actually, that the track reset in between practice and now. Makes my life a lot easier. Although, again, probably means there's going to be less mistakes coming out of people. Is Linda a choke artist confirmed? I don't... Oh, God, the pressures. His first race of the day, boys. His first race. Oh, my God, what's wrong with me? Oh, I can't even... I'm not even going to get close to lapping people now, am I? We're already starting lap 3. We're basically halfway through this race already, and I've not lapped a single person. Oh, God. Okay, it can still be... Oh, it can still be the challenge. We can return and try and do this at another date. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I suppose for a challenge like this as well, you kind of have to get lucky with the lobby you're in as well. You need to get the right people. Let's go round. But it does also help to not be a goober and not crash every single lap that you've done so far on a track as straightforward as Forest is. Go over to the left. Bounce off there. I suppose some of you can use this video as a little bit of help actually as well on line choices and where to go around here. Let's try and get... Blood cannot handle the power of the 500. He absolutely looped his Larry just there. Word of advice, if you are slightly newer to the game, don't go on the incredibly difficult to ride bikes. Just wean yourself into it. Ride like a 125 or a 254 stroke and your life will be much, much less painful. So we've lapped one person. We're on lap 4 out of 5. We lapped one person. I expected a lot better out of myself. I'll be completely honest with you, boys. I really, really did. But you know what? We can always we can put this in the back pocket for a later date as well. And then we're going to go yo yeet all the way up. Try and miss the tyres, which we did. You want to stay Public lotteries, they're an interesting thing, aren't they? They're very, very interesting indeed. I have no idea what goes through some people's heads when they do this. I mean, maybe I'm just a stickler for the rules, but it's like, if you're having a bad race, why not either just leave, finish it off with a bit of dignity, or go and test it and ride the track backwards? Or maybe if you're playing with a bunch of friends, I can understand you all wanting to ride backwards, but doing it by yourself? Very, very peculiar. Now, this man does not have the throttle control. And so we've lapped, what, like three people? Maybe 2.5. The other one doesn't count. The shout out, that might be the first ever lapper I've seen on Forest actually look behind and move out of the way for a leader. You do not see that at all, so shout out that man. That's a very, very rare occurrence. Step all the way up. Lovely. But yeah, we're not going to lap everybody, unfortunately. I don't even know if we're... Oh, we are lapping inside the top 10. That's fine. We're inside the top 10. And then we'll scrub our way off to the side here. Yeet. Step down. Best lap in this race is only a minute, which is, yeah, more slow than I expected. I thought I'd be in, like, the 59s at least. Maybe even, like, a high 58, but it was not meant to be. Getting caught up, you obviously can't take all the same lines you normally would when you're trying to pass people as well. Bounce up here. The reason I come out wide and swing down is because it gives you a much better slingshot for these corners. And there we go. We're going to finish the race off. We only lapped up to 8th place. And I'll be honest, I think I've lapped higher than that just in general races around here. So not ideal at all. Did not get the job done. However, this then leaves the book open. We've got another chapter. We can come back and try and do this again. So 34 seconds, 37-ish seconds. Sorry, to P2. So I need to get another maybe like 20 to 25-ish seconds to be able to lap everyone there. The 2 crashes that I had probably added up to about 8 seconds total. So that takes us down to maybe about 15-ish seconds that I need extra time-wise. So it's definitely doable. It's just all about getting the right lobby. But I wouldn't want to do this when the lobby's very empty. I want to do it when they're as full and as brimming with life as possible. So if you would like to see me have another go at this in the future, do let me know. And I apologise I couldn't get it done today. But not a shabby race at all. Fairly fun, fairly straightforward. And just very obvious that first race of the day with some very, very silly mistakes. But that just shows consistency is key. Keep chugging away, and hope you enjoyed. Please do drop a like if you did, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. It's very much appreciated. And have a lovely rest of the day, whatever you're up to. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.
Lynn's in the zone, never backing down. Riding MX bikes, he's the talk of the town. 2022 champ with a YouTube crown. His game is tight, no signs of slowing down. Late nights, bright lights, he's chasing that fame in the digital arena. Writing his name, she's a 10 out of 10. Supporting his lane, hairline might receive, but his passion's the same.